All right. We are live for Abeir Saga. Whoop, whoop. Finally back. Welcome to D&D Play 20, where a bunch of people like us, really cool people, like to fool around and test our luck with dragons. Um, we have just added the reroll system to Abeir Saga. So now the DM can be persecuted like in other games that we have. So I think I rolled my last nat 20s for the foreseeable future.
You can also get them for the DM now.
Really? Whoa.
So nobody do that, please.
Oh, well, you okay. I got excited. I thought, oh, can I? Oh, you have to buy them. All right. So I do believe that's our announcements, unless we have any sponsors. No? Okay. Well, without further ado, let's get back into it. The saga continues with the group being dispatched by Lady Greencrust to continue the investigations of the Cult of the Dragon, who raided her town and caused a lot of upheaval. And she needed to know what else they were up to. So she entrusted the group to her trusted champion, known as Viridian, the green gem dragon.
Wasn't it Valorian?
Oh yeah, it was Valorian. Sorry, it used to be called Viridian. It's Valorian.
It's been
Valorian
a little while
Viridian.
too.
That's his middle name.
Yeah. It's
Valorian.
Viridian.
Viridian Valorian, who guided them to the nearest port town and of Lylon, which was one of the main hubs of Lady Greencrest's territory. And there he was to meet up with the infamous Captain Keto. Crazy but experienced sea captain who knew how to navigate the Dragon Sea and would get them from Lylon to the edges of the territory where they were supposed to infiltrate, which was the castle of Nathatar, which was actually deep within a swamp. And they undertook this journey, and nothing much happened except they almost got eaten by a dragon turtle called Big Birder. But he was sated with tribute. I do believe Captain Keto was almost made tribute, but then Big Birder was interested in wilderness cooking and allowed them to pass without much ado. And so they continued their journey, and they are actually perhaps maybe not a day out from where they're going to be dropped off, which is at a nearby cove where they can make their way from there towards the swamp, and from there to the castle to see what the cult is doing. And perhaps on Mars' side of it, see if her friend has been taken here, and perhaps find a way to free her. And that is where we're going to pick up with everyone still enjoying their cruise.
The cruise, yes.
Yeah, it's a nice cruise.
Very peaceful cruise. Mm.
Oh yes. It was peaceful. No one died. Yet. Alright.
Didn't we fight like a hydra or something?
Oh yeah, that was another bump on the road, wasn't it? Yeah, you're fine. There was a Hydra.
Been a long boat
And
ride.
you guys dealt with it well. I literally forgot because it got like destroyed. Okay. So I think we got
All right.
all right. So, my peoples of Abeir, what is it that you would like to do for the remainder of your pleasure cruise?
I have a quick question because it's been a little while. I have wings on my token. Was I flying at the end of the last session?
Yes, you were. Yeah, you were flying. Yeah.
Oh, look at me, dudes! Woo!
What was happening at the end of last session? I actually don't remember.
You're just sailing away from the checkpoint with Big Brother.
Wasn't it the? Okay.
I think it was Hydra first, then Big Brother.
Was it? Okay.
Yes.
I'm so
Awesome.
confused. Turtles
Something-
ain't supposed to fly.
You fly
Oh.
all the time.
Ito's
Yes.
holding you up. He was just levitating. That's why you're flying. He was just he teased you a bit and then he like let go. But yeah, that's why you were flying, quote unquote.
You've flown quite a few times, Time.
Did I?
Do you not remember?
No, I've been dipped in the water a bit one too many times.
But you're a turtle. Okay. Land turtle,
Oh,
I guess.
by the way, some dummy out there bought our DM a reroll point.
Of course.
Justice. Okay.
Welda would like to go back to playing with his metal and crafting. Unless
Yeah.
we have less than a day.
Sounds good. No, you have about a day left.
Mar would like to see. Like, what would you say I could do with the herbalism kit? What can?
What can we do with the herbalism kit? I do believe you can follow the guidelines for that we have for another awesome game that we run on the channel, Presence of Method.
Ooh. Okay, I'll roll for it then. Thank you.
So, couple of other questions. Boy, we're really behind right now. My levitation would have worn off by now, right?
Yeah, it's good. It's gone. Yeah. You're not
And we
flying
got long rests.
anymore. You can. This is still.
Because we're
I think it's about
flying.
midday. You are still sailing. Yeah. I mean, you can go have a long rest. Or do anything really.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a long rest. So I'm fully healed, you know.
Are you not fully healed?
No. Not on my token.
Ah.
Oh, but I am on D&D Beyond,
So
our non-official sponsor.
that is an 18 for my jeweler's tools and a 15 for Arcana.
Nice. So you are one step closer to finishing your project.
Yay.
I have no real skills to mention. Except surfing.
And there's the open sea, haven't we? Go ahead.
Hi-ho!
I don't know if we're stopping. I would maybe use a rope, Tev.
Look at my blonde hair, dude. You ever see a turtle with blonde hair?
I never saw a turtle with hair. But then, hey, I have a wig, so what can I say?
That's a wig. It looks so real.
You
Mar shrugged.
see Mar, Captain Keto is uncomfortably close. You turn and he's just looking, he's like squinting at your wig. He goes,
Touch it,
"That's not real."
and you lose your hand.
That doesn't answer my question. Is that not real? He's like squinting at your hair.
No, Dragonborn don't have hair. You should know this.
I've seen them with hair. He just squints.
Really?
Does not. He looks disappointed. He just turns away.
Well, there. Who have you met that has hair as a Dragonborn?
As you turn to him, you see his what's it called? His lute glows with this violet color, and he casts Gift of Gab on you.
Oh, shit.
He's like, and he just walks away.
Does this passive perception of 21 pick up on all that?
Oh yeah. He just subtle. She's like, who's got hair? And he's just like,
And Mar's like, what's it doing? What's that?
you're like, what's going on? Yeah, he goes, all right, people, I'm gonna go get some rest. I'm gonna get these. He points to the other kobold crew. Back on the game. Come on, speedy up. And the kobolds like hurry around and like, yes, Captain, and start to adjust the rigging and make, repairing the damage that was still that they're still working on from the Hydra. He goes below deck.
Ooh, I just made swamp grape, by the way. I made one swamp grape, which is, I can cast a wizard ritual spell as a ritual after eating it.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
So now that we're like totally level 10,
Mm-hmm.
we're not level 10. Come on. I feel kind of guilty.
We just had another subscription. Everybody gets another reroll point.
Me too. Yay!
Dungeon Boys! Wow! This Justine, we got a subscription! That rhymed. And I used Dungeon Boy's real name in that sentence.
I tried to give everyone another one, and it wasn't letting me.
That's okay. It lets me.
Then you do it.
Okay, it didn't let me give to Belvedere.
Yeah, it's not letting me give to Belvedere.
Now it went to him. Oh, no, now it's gone. I'm so confused.
I think it has to be the DM giving them to Belvedere. 2 and
Right,
1
is
for
that how it works?
the DM.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just click and drag, right?
Yep.
Onto Belvedere.
Yeah.
But that didn't
Onto his name.
Onto his name, yeah. He has to like show it
Has to
yellow
glow.
thing around
Gotcha.
Hey, I got one finally. Look at that.
And another one.
Nice.
And one for the DM.
I get one as well. Huh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. So,
Let's see if Will actually uses them.
yes, the Kobold crew gets to work. Is Tamagine really going surfing, or is that just for show?
That was just for show.
No.
I mean,
Could've,
are we on water or in the sky?
In the water.
Oh. Well, then I'm gonna like tie a rope to the back of the boat and dive in the water and land on my shell, and then spin up and start surfing, skiing. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so everyone sees Tamagine tying a rope around themselves. looking very excited.
And
And
I'm
before-
gonna do a somersault over the waves.
Holy shit.
Trying to remember whether or not Walda has forgiven Tev for insulting the Great Lady yet, or if he's going to cut the rope.
Oh no. Well, it's a great moment to remember whether this is true.
Wilda, join me.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, you can sit on my shoulders and we'll build well, it won't really be a pyramid, but it'll be cool.
Give me a
Build a fire.
persuasion check.
Oh.
P
I don't know
is
how Walda feels about this.
P is for persuasion. I got a 12.
I feel like a rope being cut.
He didn't actually cut the rope, did he?
Not
yet.
yet.
I invited him to ski.
Thinking.
Well, the does.
He's got to decide whether he wants to ski or cut the rope, I guess.
Yes.
Honestly, I know which way I would go, but
Really?
but you are gonna need a healer.
I can heal.
Darn it. So, DM, what's up?
Well, I was waiting to see if Ori was going to be cut or not. If it's not, then
Walda will slide down the rope and stand on Teventin's shell.
Woo!
The plan is to kind of hook his feet out from under him, probably with my bow, and then like stand on his top plate while his shell gets skipping across the water.
So you're surfing.
Surfing on Tav, yes.
You're
Yes, I am.
surfing on top. This is great.
I'm on my
Don't worry
shell, so you're on my belly. That tickles, dude.
And then every once in a while, like, push my weight forward so part of the shell catches in the water, and we'll like go spinning or hopping or
Flooding the
Calico.
inside of my shell.
skidding.
well, do you
I
have any
love this.
inspiration on you? You should have some.
I don't know. I do not. I will take some.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
This is great.
I would like to do a perception roll to see if any creatures are chasing my body.
Oh, good idea. I didn't roll for that. It's actually excellent.
You realize you should have kept
Uh-oh.
your mouth shut.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Well,
Oh,
this
you
is
don't
all.
know. Are you being used as a surfboard? You have no idea if there's anything chasing you. You see, Valorian is like at the back here, and he's just like peering curiously at this, and he looks at Ma.
Mar is just super amused watching this whilst crafting his stuff.
Because is this the usual practice in your journeys? He's just like confused as you see Velvet like.
She looks. She stops for a minute and looks back at Valorian. Have you ever seen either of them two do anything usual?
Especially
Point
together.
It's always point taken. Just watches.
It
He's
is-
also keeping an eye on the horizon to see if he actually chased by something.
Yeah, she's like, you know what, but they might be unique. They're pretty interesting and quite useful. We can't deny that one.
That's true. As he's looking at you, you see this kobold crew member go, "Oh, that looks like fun!" And he like runs to try and jump on Welder, and he just wah, and just falls. All the other kobolds look.
Like
All the other kobolds start laughing.
Mar rushes to like the back to like try and do something about the kobold.
So he literally took a running jump, tried to do a somersault. And in his mind, he thought that was what he was doing, but he jumped and he just kind of like he tripped and he just sort of water.
Okay.
There goes another one.
Do I see any like? You said that we don't see anything in the waters at the moment. Not good, not bad.
All you see in the rolling waves is the trail that 17 is leaving behind as the ship is dragging him.
So
Welder like sits down cross-legged and begins to puff away on the bubble pipe.
Yeah, I can't do anything to rescue that.
Kobold's like, ah!
Unless you let me cast a spell that is not really a reaction.
What were you gonna cast?
But that might kill him.
I mean,
I was gonna try to cast Tidal Wave, but like to lift him back up instead of to knock him.
Okay.
Oh, I'll catch a tube.
Right, so dispose a spell for me? Just real quick. You think that should be
It's
that
probably
sounds
not
good.
gonna work. I'm pushing it, I think.
down? Oh, so instead of crashing down, it would be like you just lifting the water up.
Yeah.
Like pushing him back onto the deck. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all
describe
in
that.
the angle.
there another spell
Describe
that
how you
does
do
that?
that, Mark.
There is another spell that can do that, but we're too low level for me to have it.
Oh.
It is control water. I don't have that yet.
Describe your manipulation of the waters, Mark.
So yeah, it's just a giant wave catches him, and he kind of like catches him from underneath so that it bumps him up instead of crashing down on him.
He's like flailing and then wah, gets lifted up. Like, look at me! I'm surfing! He just lands on the deck.
Okay, that's the
Welda
problem.
would like to do the thing how Legolas like runs up the falling tower. He's going to do that on top of the kobold and the tidal wave to get back onto the ship. Just like,
He's like, look at me, you fuck! He just stepped on. He just
yeah,
jumped
like
off him.
boot right in his mouth.
He just lands sprawled. Like, you see the contrast. You see Welder lands like a really like well calculated and smooth transition, and the kobold is like sprawled next to him, spluttering.
And Taventin is still bouncing on the waves, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The kobold looks up at you and Mario goes, again!
No! You jump out there again? I'll make sure you die.
He goes, okay! And he goes, I guess, goes to do whatever he was supposed to be doing. And he like goes over to this one over here. Look, did you see that? I was surfing. He goes, shut up! You drown almost every day.
Amar looks at Welda. You pretty skilled.
I was just floating on our friend. You should try it.
I think I'm a bit heavy.
Woo!
Is he's much more fun when he can't speak.
Are you talking about the kobold or Taventin?
Tavernine. I got that dig.
I needed to double check. It was being nice.
I was thinking he was talking about both.
You know what? I could do with a bit of a adrenaline rush. Mar is gonna take out the wig because she's not gonna risk dropping it. I'm gonna take out the wig, wrap it carefully in her bag, He's like, Taventine, I hope you can handle weight. And she's gonna try and slide down the rope.
Right at that moment, Taventine dives beneath the waves.
What do you say? Dies. He gets eaten by something.
Dies, just dies.
Jaws.
No. Come on, babe! Hop on!
Oh,
All the
God.
kobolds run to the edge and like look excitedly what's happening.
Wipe out.
It is not graceful, but she lands it, I think, right?
Woo-ha!
Guess should have wild shape first. The wolf could have did it better.
That's not actual
you-
music. That's Taventine actually making the sounds.
Are you back up?
You have to like
Yeah.
step on his face to push it underwater.
No, Mar just kind of like tries to. Still holding onto the rope. She's not letting go of the rope. Still holding onto the rope. Just like try and stay.
So Tav Shell supports everyone.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Isn't it just me then? At the moment?
It is just you, and if you're not sinking him under yet, Waldo might send a kobold or two down.
I got a 21 on strength, so.
Nice.
Sursa!
So if the kobold that said again is there, Waldo will
Oh
He's,
no.
he's like annoying
slide
everybody.
him down the rope.
Yeah, he was like, did you see that? Did you see that? Like all the other kobolds are like ignoring him and looking at what Mar's doing. And
Just like
as
the
he's kinda,
back
like,
of my
talking-
bow, I just like guide him down the rope.
he's like, oh again! And he just he just slides down.
Mar's
Yeah.
gonna try to catch him as he's sliding down. So that he doesn't go just tumbling into the water.
Falls down.
Can I try to catch him?
John?
We're just
Think so?
totally wasting time here.
Oh, I don't catch him.
We'll guide the next one down.
It's just gonna drown. You see how the other kobolds look at each other and then look at Welder like, we should go to work. They don't want to be thrown down. They
I
go
need
back
to roll
their-
persuasion.
We're not gonna have courage to get there. The last day of the journey.
Ma, you see the kobold that fell past you, that you missed? He's
21 persuasion as I guide him with my bow. Just
Alright, so
Waldo's
first-
like kitty, like giant kid smile. Just like, here you go.
He goes, you sure about this? The other kobold's like looking up and down. He looks at what's happening down there, and he sees that the other kobold's like hanging on to Taventine's like back flipper. He's like trailing behind. He's trying to climb back on.
He doesn't have flippers. It's a door.
Oh, his leg.
His leg.
His leg.
Yeah.
His leg.
And then Waldo will call to Keto. Keto, your Kree should make a pyramid. It's great team building, like a inverse pyramid.
On top of Taventine. Mar looks at. Well, can Mar hear Welda say this?
Probably. The wind will
Mar's
carry it
legs
off
up.
the ship.
Closes her. She's enjoying this, and then she's having like, oh fuck.
You see the door to the lower decks opens and Keto pops. Hey there. Someone say my name? Pyramid? What pyramid? He looks around. And he
Steven
looks
says, what, dude?
to Welder and he goes, that's it. He goes, he looks at what's happening with, oh! And he goes,
How
that
big's
sounds
your
like
crew?
fun. Crew, form a pyramid. And they look at each other. You see one of them walks like, sir, the last time we did something like that, we lost half the crew. Who is captain? He goes, you, sir. What did I say? Pyramid, sir. Get
Wait.
to it.
They're kobolds. They don't know what a pyramid is.
They
That's
do.
why Waldo used his hands to show them.
Oh, okay.
mean,
Okay.
half of them are smarter than Tab. They're not on the bottom.
Alright. So, who wants to roll me a d20 for Kobold Pyramid?
I think I should because I'm on the bottom.
So as it starts to look shaky,
I think someone else should because I'm on the bottom.
as it starts to look shaky, Waldo's going to hit it with the Wand of Green Crest and make sure that they hold tight for like 8 hours.
Oh gosh!
The moment Mara sees Welda pull out the stump,
She's on the bottom.
Mara's like, I need to, I just need to. Welda, please don't.
As soon as she
Alright.
tries to get out, the whole thing comes tumbling down. So
So, Welda's super glued kobolds together. Is what I'm saying.
To Mara in time for time.
Yeah,
Oh, it's only 1 hour. Never mind. But yes,
Oh,
pulls out
no.
the
you're
wand.
stuck in floating pyramid for 1 hour.
They're all like
So-
on Mara's shoulders and arms as she's holding on to
Yeah,
the rope.
like the kobolds were on the verge of falling to their doom, but then Welda like sends out like a glob of green sticky substance, and it kind of lands in the middle of them, and they're like stuck in this awkward angles together as they were like about to fall. You see Kito's looking at it and goes, "It's not quite a pyramid, is it?" Hmm. Oh well. And he goes. He just goes back below deck. You see the kobold's like, "Sir, sir."
Waldo will
got
go
it.
with Keto and Waldo doesn't like Keto. That's fine. Waldo will go with Keto anyways because he allowed it and share a bottle of wine.
oh great, we're stuck.
For an hour. Mars like looks at Valorian up one day. Help.
Because,
Reel us in, dude.
he doesn't like, "I'll be right back." Then he goes below deck as well.
Okay.
Mars like,
So yes, he and the green-eyed, green-earringed sea elf can share some wine too.
She gives you like a kind smile. She goes, "Oh, it's my favorite."
Whose idea was this?
Before long, DeLorean makes his way back up to the deck, and you see he's holding what seems to be like a hip flask. And he goes, "Okay, I think this might help." And he kind of takes the top off, and he looks at you because it's all like kind of dragging after the ship, and he goes, all right, hang on." You see his like. He puts a stopper on it, and he goes, "You're gonna have to catch this. I don't think I can. I don't want to risk missing." He's gonna look at you.
Calm down, or are you scared?
Not so scared. It's fine.
You
You
can
see, unscrews
fly.
it again, and
Calm
he just
down. You can fly.
he's like he's sticking his tongue out. You notice that he's teasing. Like he's like, "All right, hang on." He knows he could fly down. He's just like making you tense up. He's like, "Silly for it."
Mari's glaring right now with like a mix of fear and
3,
anger.
2, 1, and he throws it, and it goes over your head.
She looks at it plopping in the water. Looks back at him.
He's smiling. He goes, he's holding another hip one. And his gem wings extend out, and he flies over to the kobold pyramid mess that is both you inhabiting. And he unscrews it, and he like pours what smells like alcohol on the webbing, and it starts to like dissolve.
Mar's gonna try to like.
Wait,
How strong is Mar?
the webbing meaning our
She's
rope?
not strong.
No, the tree sap that's holding you all
The
together.
tree sap.
Yeah. Mart is going to. Where's my elusive outfit?
Can I go under now?
Wait.
I want to give everybody a bath.
And just leave them all behind.
Mar is gonna immediately, as soon as it's starting to seep in, she's gonna wild shape into the spider and try to like start wrapping in wave all the kobolds so that they don't drop to the sea.
So that's great. But is Clementine actually diving under or not?
Yes.
Ah,
Mara, do me a deck save.
Please tell me Keto's quarters has like one of
I
those
go under
big
20
glass
feet.
windows where we can watch the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
oh wait, I
It's
said
literally
I was gonna
like
be
you can
as a
see
spider.
the back. Yeah, you're sitting at his table and you just see out like through the window is like the kobold pyramid that's about to collapse.
Wait,
They're like
I was
playing
at
billiards
19.
or something.
Can you turn the water sounds down a little bit?
Sure.
There's water sounds.
Yeah. Thank you.
How's that?
So that would have been a 21.
Okay. So as the sap starts to melt, the kobold like ow! And you see they start to like shumble and start to lose their balance, and you feel Taventine shift in the water. What?
Well, my goal is to go down 20 feet and then jet up and over the back of the boat onto the deck and skip like a stone.
Okay.
Haven't
Again, Ma,
has
you
a
feel him start to shift, and you realize what he's doing, and using your spidey senses, your spidey physique, you manage to leap away in time onto the deck. The
Whoa!
kobolds on
Did
the
she
back,
just
however,
shoot a web out of her butt? 'Cause-
I'll let her decide how she does that. If she wants to leap, use webbing.
It is just web shooting out of her butt.
I gave you a chance.
I
You
thought it
chose
was
to go with
perfect.
webbing with butt. Okay, that's fine.
It
The
was
spider
perfect. Bloody baby.
pulls himself up to the deck, and the cove's like, "Whoa!" Wah! And you see the start. They all fall into the water.
Wait,
So I
they
couldn't
should have
wrap
fried up
anybody?
too.
I couldn't wrap any?
Actually, yeah, you use your reaction to jump away, so
We
probably
lost-
not. You
we
don't have enough
lost
time.
kobolds. Huh. They're
Can I
easily
s-
replaced.
How fast is the boat going? Can I still shoot a web to try and...
Sure, yeah, you can shoot. They like just in the water, bobbing. Ah!
Okay, because I have like a up to 60 feet range, so...
You see, as you do that, the windows actually
that's not-
open, and Keto leans out and he goes, "I didn't say you guys could go for a swim. Get back to work." He like takes a swig of his wine and closes the windows.
Yeah, I missed.
You missed? Okay. So Kobold's just like bopping there, going, "Ow!"
I blame the
17.
kobolds.
Sure. Everyone blames the kobolds. 17. Do me. We're gonna be cool about this. Do me. Performance and acrobatics check.
Wait, we're level...
Oh, good lord.
Okay.
I fail miserably, but I look good doing it.
No. I was wanted to. Okay, so the performance, I wanted to see if you can get if you get advantage or not. So you can have advantage on your acrobatics. Sorry, it was meant to be the other way around. You rolled this.
Oh. Here comes the second. Oh, not a whole lot better, but 16.
So you shoot up. And if you want to put a spin to it, that's up to you. But you
I'm
otherwise
on
land
my
on the deck.
back, skipping on the deck like a skipping
Yes.
stone.
Okay, so
Uh,
question.
Yeah.
During this boat journey, would I have seen any other than the Hydra and
The dragon turtle.
Big Boda? Would I have seen any other creatures in the sea?
Yeah. And you would have seen a few signs of life.
Anything I could transform into?
Depends what you can transform into.
I can transform into technically anything I have seen. Up
Okay.
to CR2
That's-
at the moment.
Okay. Well, you saw a pod of dolphins. You think you saw what was a killer whale? I'm not sure. A shark chasing said pod of dolphins. Pod of
Okay.
dolphins turn against the shark and chase it away.
Yeah, so she's gonna look at the kobolds getting further and further away, and she's like, and she jumps and is gonna wild shape into the killer whale, and she's gonna try and like grab the kobolds by like a foot and fling them up one by one to the boat.
This whole time, Captain Keto's just having a great time in his room. And he's like, he looks at Welder and he goes, "Where'd you get that pipe from?" He's seen you use that pipe to blow bubbles. He was just curious. You're
You're
muted,
muted.
Welder.
While they're sitting there with the abacus out, like counting as the kobolds shift from being lost to not lost. It was a gift from Ellen, and he kind of looks to her.
She smiles. He goes, "Oh, do you have any more?" She goes, "Fresh out, sorry." I'll keep my eye out for one. More wine? As he pushes like another bottle towards.
If we're drinking his wine, I will have some more.
In the meantime, behind the
I
scenes,
actually, oh sorry, I was gonna say I actually can't be a killer whale because that's CR3, so I'll just be a dolphin.
Sure. You give the kobolds a ride. Some other kobolds from below deck come up and throw down a rope and start pulling up the rest of the crew up onto the deck.
Nice.
And slowly but surely manage to recover them. And they look... It's a mixture of excitement and fear. Because for a second they thought they were just going to be left behind. But they're grateful. They look toward... Like, one of them looks towards Umar. Are you still a dolphin? Or do you, as soon as you shift back, I assume?
If they throw me the rope too, I also
Oh,
wanna
yeah.
get back up.
They do. They throw you the rope.
Okay, so Mar, yeah, she
Just try not to
climbs
touch.
back up, transforms and climbs back up.
See one of them goes, "Thank you. Like, how did you do that?" And I looks at you. Oh, no.
That is what I do. And she like shakes the water off her.
Can I learn to do that? Just looks at you.
Yes.
Really?
If
Yes,
you have an
it's
affinity for it. Of course. You just need to be connected with nature enough.
You say these words, and he looks like you're talking to him in a foreign language. Like, blinks. Affinity? He kind of like cocks his head.
If you respect nature and care for it enough, you might be able to become a druid. Yes.
Just looks side to side to the other kobolds. I'll think about it. Don't worry. And they go back to their posts. Like kind of wiping themselves down. Oh yeah, and thanks again. I'll think about it.
Of course.
Clementine, are you still? Oh, you're on the deck. What are you doing, Clementine, as you have stuck the landing?
I'm stuck on my back.
Mark's
One of the
gonna go and
coworkers.
help.
Does he need help? He looks on.
Yeah, Mark goes and
He
helps.
wasn't gonna help. He was just saying, does he need help?
Mark goes and helps him, and it's like, Clementine, that was actually pretty fun.
Thanks, man. Like, I used to do it all the time back home.
Well, where is home?
I was afraid
For
you'd
you.
ask that. As soon as I said it, I was like, oh, please don't ask where's home.
Ladies
Please
and
don't
gentlemen,
ask.
let's give Clementine our undue attention as he scrambles for a backstory.
Oh, man. I'm from, like, I don't know this world well enough.
It's you from Abeir, or are you like me? You're not from Abeir.
I guess I'm from Abeir.
Okay.
Wherever the DM says I'm from.
Well, we can decide later, but I assume that you were from one of the coastal cities.
Yeah, I'm from one of the coastal cities.
Sure, he's picked before, but I don't remember the map.
Right. Is it far from him?
Oh, just a hop, a stone skip, and a jump.
Right. Right. Of course.
Yeah, of course. I have no idea.
The Lawrence is looking at Clementine going, right.
You did good though. That was pretty impressive.
I'm
Yes,
glad
you do
you
seem to be
enjoyed
quite-
it.
You do seem quite apt in the water, Clementine.
Oh, I love the water, dude. Like, I remember this one time I caught this tube that it just took me for like a whole mile or so, or more than a kilometer. And I just kept going and going and going, and then the white wall just crashed over me, and all the people on the beach thought I was dead. But then I shot out, still surfing.
He's gonna insight check to see if any of that's true. He kind of cocked his head at you. Oh, thought his insight was better.
Walda will go around to each of the kobolds, Tavernton and Amar, and give them a giant dragon hibiscus as like participation ribbons that are like massive flowers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did I look up at you as you were some kind of deity? Like, wow, no one's giving me anything. They're just like, and then they just like start to compare their ribbons. Right.
I don't want to brag, but your insight check tied my deception roll. So
So you were. How much of that was just Tavernton embellishing?
oh, 100%.
He looks at Ma and gives her like a smile. Yes, he does seem pretty gifted.
Yes.
You catch that knowing look in his eye as he says that.
Valorian?
Yeah.
She turns. You do have some explaining to do wasting throwing things into the water.
Because it was empty.
So you threw something, you littered the sea now.
He gives you this look. This is not so in his mind. This is not how the conversation was supposed to go. He goes, I guess so. It's like he knows he's kind of getting in trouble. Right. Sorry. She's giving him the look.
Mars gonna is there any like, since we're closer to shore, is there like any birds already? Any seagull, any herring gulls, anything like that?
Or you say ravens, remember Walda would have shot them all.
Yes.
Sure is. There's quite a few coming in from inland.
Okay.
I'm calling out
Oh.
in the distance.
Okay. So Mara's gonna do a little thing. Mara's gonna end up going to a call. She like turns away like from Valorian. She's gonna go to to the edge of the boat. She's gonna ritual cast speak with animals and try to get the attention of the seagulls. And she wants to gather as many as possible to try
Pretty soon. Yeah, go ahead.
to try and and find any pieces of litter they can find in the sea and come dropping it on Valorian's head.
Pretty soon the gulls start to circle Mar, and they at first seem a bit. They cock their heads. They seem a bit confused at the request, but then they give a squawk, and then they fly off.
She throws food up for every single time that they drop something.
They like fight over it, and they after they do so, they fly off. Valorian's like looking at you quizzically. He goes, "What was that about?" He looks concerned. He actually looks concerned that you're doing something.
He doesn't even look at him at the moment.
He looks very for a champion of Greencrest, he looks very sheepish right now.
She doesn't like people littering. It's nature.
It didn't even cross his mind, and he feels kind of bad that it didn't. He bows his head, and he just goes to look out towards the water, like towards where he threw the empty flask. Just thinking, shaking his head. Well,
Do I need to persuade them or anything, or are they gonna be flying and dropping things on his head?
You find out.
Okay.
Oh, a mystery.
You'll find out.
Yeah, you'll find out.
All right, so the kobolds are thrilled. They got a participation ribbon. Captain Keto comes to see what's going on, and he sees what Volder's given them, and he's like, I mean, personally, I wouldn't have given them anything because they made a mess of it, but sure. It's your stuff. He kind of looks expectantly for his own ribbon.
Well, this is why Wilder does not like.
All right. Now that he is expecting one, I think Wilder's passive insight is like 25 or something, so I assume that I know that. So I have to look up how well I like Keto, because I don't think it was very well.
No, because I do believe he tried to sell Soraya.
Yes, he definitely.
No, that's a good answer. Combo.
I don't even see him on my list. That's how well I like him.
Didn't even make the list.
Even I make the list. That's
But
harsh.
you're on the other list.
You don't know how many lists he has.
Yes. Pretty much.
Like, Kiddo's just waiting there.
So it's Mara. Mara's just.
Well, Mar got a participation flower.
Ooh. Nice. What is it? Which flower is it?
The one on my background. It's like a dragon hibiscus.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't see Keto on here. That's interesting. Maybe I didn't roll for him because I didn't think he was going to be around long enough.
Confidence.
Well, I'm going to roll for him and remove numbers and go back to crafting. I just kind of look at him and walk away.
Mm. He's like looking, expecting a flower. He just walk off. He goes, "Guess not." Stands there.
He didn't
What are you
go
looking
on-
at? He looks at one of the kobolds. He was just like sniggering. Get back to work. Just like stab.
Who's gonna steal her flower?
His arms crossed. When the other kobold's not looking, he might try to pick as well. Let's see how well he does. That's the kobold's passive perception. No, it's not high. Passive perception 8. So no. He turns away to do his work, and quick as they come, he snatches it off his swashbuckling belt and like puts it like under his coat. And he just looks very smug with himself.
But Welder notices because Welder passive perception is like 21.
Well, they
Yeah.
notices.
Well done, notices.
Mark keeps
You get
looking up at the skies.
It's at this point that Kalena comes next to Ma, and she looks preoccupied. Like she smiled and laughed a little bit as all these shenanigans happened, but she looks now concerned.
What's wrong?
I worry about my brother. If you don't remember who her brother is from the I don't know if you would know. I don't think she's.
Yeah, I don't think she spoke about it. That's why Mar's like.
Just to if Mariana doesn't remember.
I do, but Mar doesn't.
Okay. Well,
She's kind of like.
used to Mar.
Yeah, Mar's like. Is he where we are going?
No, he's back in the Feywild. There's some upheaval back home, and I need to return.
Well, we have rescued Soraya. If she says you are free to go, thank you for your help, and you can come back whenever you wish. If you are needed elsewhere.
Yes.
It'd be a shame, but we understand.
I know. Although if I do leave, Soraya is coming with me. She is also involved in affairs.
At that, Mark kind of. Pauses. She looks around. Do I see Wilder anywhere on deck?
Is Welder still up there?
Welda went to craft. Welda would be like in the hammock below deck.
Oh yeah, found. No, you don't see Welder.
You might want to check with Welder in that case.
That's what she gives you a sad smile. She goes, yes, that's fine. She kind of like trails off.
I understand if you need to go. I didn't expect you to take Sarai with you. I didn't understand that was what you were here to do.
No, I wasn't here to take Soraya. I was here to save Soraya. The matter involves her. I can't disclose more, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Is Sarai nearby so she can just have like a glance at her?
Yeah, Soraya is at the prow of the ship, kind of like looking over the edge, kind of like trying to spot like any other kind of sea
If
life.
Welder has no problem with it, I would not be the one to stop you.
Because I'm sorry that we have to leave you, especially in the middle of this.
I understand.
She puts a comforting hand on your shoulder. But this does not mean it's goodbye. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Goodbye!
Because I'm gonna miss his quirks.
Mm. Of course.
We'll be leaving tomorrow.
You might want to speak to Welder well before then.
She nods and again gives you a comforting squeeze on the shoulder and walks back to where Soraya is. And leans over and like whispers something to her and like picks her up and they go below deck.
I can't believe they're leaving.
The deception check was for Mara to try not to seem too distraught.
I'm gonna miss Soraya.
Nope, she didn't notice. She knows you like she doesn't notice that affected you like this. She can't. There was just like what?
Sorry, no, continue.
She doesn't notice how much it's affected you. Play it off well.
I'm guessing Taventine, you heard this conversation here.
I'm assuming.
Mm.
DM didn't say anything, so.
Yeah.
No, it's she. I assumed that you would be nearby. She was technically talking to both of you.
I caught the echoes in my shell, you know. She's just gonna leave?
Apparently.
Was this something I said? Because sometimes I chase people off without intending to.
Mara looks at Taventine. She's thinking, could it have been something he said?
Oh, great. A
And then
rare,
she
fragile
smiles.
moment from Turpentine.
Taventine. No, Ma pauses for a moment, thinking, and then she smiles. No, Taventine, I don't think it was anything you did or said. She used to be quite feisty if there was something she didn't like. I don't think that would push her away.
Well, that's good to know, because I'm gonna be honest, I totally wanted to make baby turtles, and I thought maybe, you know, but I guess that's not gonna happen now. Like,
Mars,
we
like-
could have had 65 babies together.
And 5 of them might have survived.
Mara's just in pure shock.
Woman gives you a look over. What does the 16 tell him as he kind of approaches?
At this precise moment, absolute pure shock. Because Taventine just confessed that he wanted 65 babies.
Well, that's
Yeah,
That's
I'm
usually
sorry,
what
I-
happens with turtles. I looked it up today.
he looks at you, Ma, and he's like, what?
Mars,
And my firstborn is going to be called Squirt.
with Soraya, you and Soraya had that kind of relationship. No, you didn't. You didn't, did you?
But it's never going to happen now. And he looks at Mark. But...
Look to see.
As he looks at Mar,
Right. He turns away.
as he looks at Mar like that, Mar just starts growing her like claws with acid for primal savagery. And she looks at 17. But
But Welda's available.
she retracts it. Good luck with that. She turns away. Who follows after Valorian to
As he
explain.
Yeah, he turns to you. with a look of deeper sympathies. And he goes, I'm sorry, and then boom, gets hit in the head by a flask. Like, ah! Looks up and the girl's like, ah! They're like circling. And
I
they fly
throw
away.
something at it.
Catches it. And ah! Flies off. He goes, ow! He looks at it. Ah, he understands immediately. Right, he puts it away. As I was saying, before I got bombarded, I'm sorry about your friend.
Yes. Seems I'm not the only one who has pressing matters. Makes sense. Just hope perhaps they could even be of help, but I cannot leave my friend here. And Kalena is pretty capable of looking after Soraya, it looks like. Plus, it doesn't sound like they'll be alone.
Yes, that's what. Sorry, I didn't mean to listen to some of that, but it does sound like she's probably not gonna be gone. You know, she might come back.
Any more clacks
Yes.
on his head?
Not yet.
Okay. It's getting hopeful.
He gives you a reassuring smile. He goes, "He may not be
I'm
able
more
to do much
concerned
for them."
about Welda. Sorry?
Sorry, I know we can't do much for Kalena and Soraya, but I think we can do something about your friends. Hopefully that's something.
Yes,
I'll
yes.
say
I'm
we
more
will take
concerned
care of
about Welda's reaction to Soraya leaving, though.
Did you want to go and check on them a little bit?
I want to give them a little space whilst we get the news. But maybe a little later.
Not sure if you would have noticed, but the whole time he had reached out and grabbed your hand. He gives like a squeeze.
Oh, probably. I'm not insensitive.
He wasn't sure whether he was still in the mood with her.
After she popped her
your mind
claws at Tavern Two.
Yeah, you and she. Yeah, he
My-
gives her a reassuring squeeze. And with that, we shift below decks. Welda, as you are doing your thing, there's a knock on your cabin door.
Uh-oh.
No cabins. Waldo was just in one of the communal ones.
All right. They knock on the wall to see, and he hears Kalena. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. She pokes her head around the corner. Are you busy? You see Soraya's on her shoulder.
Waldo kind of hides whatever they were working on.
She nods. Goes, well, there's no easy way to say this, but Soraya and I are gonna have to leave tomorrow. She looks really downcast. And Soraya herself also flies off her shoulder and circles Welder and lands next to him. Kind of like brushes him like a cat would.
So as Soraya kind of lands, she would just feel that instant, like, downcast sorrow that he would be emanating right now. Enough that she probably even starts to feel cold, like she's on the bottom of the ocean or something.
She shivers instinctively.
Although it doesn't say anything, just kind of staring at Kalena.
It's at this point that Soraya reaches out to you, Welda, in your mind. And it's more like you feel how upset she is as well. You see in your mind images of the Feywild, and you see in these images flashing by, you see a dragon, like a very similar dragon to her, but older, wiser, standing at a grove. It flashes away from that to what seems to be these misshapen and mangled giants marching out from the Underdark. You see all manner of unseelie fae gathering at the borders of this grove. And as that flashes through your mind, she goes, I need to go back to my patron. She is in grave danger, but I'll be very sad to leave you, Wilbur.
Do I recognize these as Fomorians?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Do I recognize any of these Fomorians? Or any of these Fae?
I like that. Yeah, you. Some of them are familiar. Yeah.
Oh boy.
This is where Welder leaves as well.
Would I have finished any of my crafting?
Yes, I would say you have finished your crafting. You did very well.
Okay. So Welda is going to pull out this copper ring. It's been like wound and knotted into like fashioned into the shape of like a rose. At its center, he has placed the remaining black black sapphire that he has, and probably a ring of protection or a ring of temporal salvation, as the DM sees fit.
I would say ring of protection.
Okay.
Let's roll. Actually, let's roll for it. Yeah, ring of protection.
And then he's going to pull out just a simple iron ring and place both of those on Soraya. Then he will remove his cocoon cloak pin and give that to Kalena along with his fey cloak.
She taps up with a smile. Thank you. She starts to put it on.
Kind of like rubs the iron ring with their finger. Looks to one and looks to the other.
Soraya kind of gives like a purr. She's still leaning on you. It is not goodbye forever, Hilda. Kalena. finally speaks up. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Is there anyone back home that you wish me to carry a message for?
If you see Granny Cressa, let her know that Welda owes you a favor.
She kind of looks ahead of that. Okay. Right.
Spins in the hammock and goes back to work.
Yeah, Sarai gives you like one last little nudge, and giving you like the puppy eyes, and you kind of then flutter over back to Kalena. Right, good luck, Velda. And she turns away with Soraya and goes to their own cabin. So, is there anything else anyone wants to do? So, as you continue your cruise.
I want to see if any more things hit the line. I want him to learn his lesson.
Not yet. Give it time. He's actually like at this point he's like paranoid. He's looking out and you see some girls still flying overhead. It's like, what did you tell them? Are they gonna drop things on me? He's like looking between you and the
Me?
girls.
What did
I saw you talking to them. That's like, what does that mean? He's concerned.
He keeps an eye on it.
Alright, so...
And if Taventine approaches her with any intention of physical touch, she's gonna get primal savagery up.
Deterrent. I like it.
Yes. Taventine repellent.
Peace.
Primal savagery.
Peace through superior firepower.
If no one else wants to do anything, you can go ahead and do a long rest.
Hey.
Right now, I'm trying to think of something I could do without getting hacked to pieces.
You can certainly do that.
You just don't need. I said for you to touch me, you're gonna get slashed. If you don't touch me, you can try and do whatever you
Yeah,
want.
but like,
But
what if I'm getting
exactly what
close
he was
to
gonna say.
touching you with my fingertip?
Then
I
the
draw
primal
back?
savagery is ready for if you do touch. As she looks at you. There is something actually I'd like to do, but I think I need to speak to the captain. If he's around.
Oh, sure. Eventually he pops out from below decks and looks around to see, all right, everyone, how are we doing with the ship? And it's all the kobold like tearing it, like, good, sir. He goes, he saunters over to you. He's like, what's so glum, chum? And looks you up and down.
Hey, that rhymes.
I was actually looking for you, Captain. I'm
Oh,
assuming you
for me?
have.
I knew you'd take a liking to me eventually. What can I do for you?
She's reconsidering.
Go away.
I believe you also have cargo on this ship. Do you not?
He looks at you, squints. Yes.
I'm looking for some charcoal, incense, herbs, and a brass brazier, and I'm willing to pay double the price you'd get anywhere else. And yes, I do know how much that is, so do not try to swindle me, or there's no deal.
I win. He does a little elaborate bow and takes off his like captain's hat. On my honor, I would not swindle thee of an agreement. And he kind of puts it back on. He's put it on the wrong way. The feather's placed in the wrong. He kind of has to like adjust it. So, let's talk money. And he looks expectingly at you. Holds out his hand.
First, I want to see the ingredients, and then we can talk money.
He looks at you. How do I know you have money to pay for? He smiles.
You think a mere dragonborn clumsy like me, and she flicks her wig, would ever be able to steal from such a great captain like you?
Looks at you. Do you keep your money under your wig? Looks at you.
That would be very foolish.
Yeah, I thought so. You don't strike me as foolish. A little scary, but not foolish. Okay. Fine. Follow me? And like
Please
saunters
follow.
back below deck and takes you down the stairs until you get to the cargo hold. And he goes over to a few barrels that seem to be packed tight. He goes, this one. Kind of looks around and he kind of opens it. And he goes, let's see. Starts like pulling some stuff out. What do you say? Brazier. What else? Looks here.
It was the brass brazier, charcoal, incense, and herbs. I have the herbs, so technically only charcoal and incense.
Okay. Pulls out the brazier from this barrel, puts a stopper on this, puts the lid back on, goes over to a crate, opens that one, right, and he pulls out some charcoal. Pulls out.
Once she sees everything, as well as the incense, says, "What's 20 gold pieces?"
He smiles. He remembers seeing you threaten Taventine and thinks about swindling you. And he goes, thank you. Appreciate it. See, that wasn't so hard. Takes the coin, hands you the goods.
She's gonna.
And he looks at you expectantly.
Yeah, she's gonna eat her swamp grape, and she's going to cast Find Familiar.
Okay.
Ritual cast Find Familiar.
Okay. So what's your familiar look like?
It'll be a fae, right? I really wanted a raven, but Weather's gonna kill it.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
No. I'm thinking something that is very Mar. So I am thinking probably an owl, like wait, I know the name, but it's escaping me. I only know the.
A snow owl.
I only know the scientific name, so bear with me. Eurasian eagle owl.
Okay. I trust you with that.
Good pick.
Yes.
He actually doesn't go away. He watches you do this ritual. Cool. Can I get one? Looks at the owl, who like flies off and lands on your shoulder.
If you can find a way to do something like this, sure.
Can I touch
Yeah, easy
her
peasy.
now?
Can you what?
See, can I touch him? No, I think so. Keto
Try
shrugs.
at your own risk.
Yeah. Keto goes, okay. Well, if you don't need me for anything else, I'm gonna go do captain stuff. And he kind of like walks back upstairs.
Yeah.
So, what would you
I
like to
put
do
it
with
on
your-
the chat. Which owl it is?
on the chat? Is this the chat for
Discord.
Abeir Saga on Discord, which our viewers can join our Discord.
Oh,
Oh,
she
nice,
beat
yeah.
me to it again. Dadgummit. I was just getting ready to type.
Would you like me to? I could display it on here if you want. As well.
Sure. For everyone to see.
Everyone can see it.
I always know it as boo 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 boo. I don't
Boo boo.
remember. Yeah, it's the scientific name of it.
It sounds real scientific.
Boo 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 boo. Mm.
Boo boo boo. I
Boo
like
boo
that.
boo.
It's easy to remember.
Yeah,
My kind of scientific.
I got a boo-boo.
like that is the name of the species.
Okay. All right. So as I load that up, what would you like to do with your new pet?
Just feed it and instruct it to. I want it to be flying above the boat, and I want to be able to see through its eyes to see every time Valorian gets hit by something.
Yeah, it unfurls its wings and takes off into the sky and starts circling. And you do see from time to time the gulls swoop in and like drop things on Valorian, who scrambles to run under deck.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see him come out for the rest of the day.
So he only got hit one more time?
No, he got. Let's roll. Got hit 3 more times by just random junk. Until it ran out of.
Pretty much all 85 of them will have something it ready by the time he comes out of the cabin.
Yeah.
Probably. They're already in action. Yeah.
Okay. As Marsh sees through the owl, him going below deck, she's gonna cut call it to her and cut the connection with a smile on her face.
Is there anything else from the crew? Alright, so yeah. If you haven't done so already, you can mark off a long rest on your pleasure cruise.
Hey.
Everyone wakes after a good sleep for some, maybe not for others. Eventually morning does come, and they hear the dulcet notes that is only Captain Kito's screechy voice. Going, land hoy! Come on, wake up! Go get them! You see one of the kobolds comes down and checks up on everyone. Oh, you guys! We're close! And runs back up.
As we hear this, Ma's gonna come up with her owl on like the scales of her shoulder. If she encounters Taventine or Welder, she'll introduce the owl, and she'll say that the name will be Sora in honor of Soraya.
How do you spell that?
Sora, like that.
You find on your hammock, you find one of Soraya's scales.
I will
That
keep it.
definitely wasn't there before.
I'll keep it for now.
As for Kalina and Soraya, there's no trace of them. As everyone makes it up to deck in their own time, they would see, indeed, the coast approaching. A beach which seems to stretch out towards a lot of greenery and some old ruins. As you draw closer, Kira goes, he's got a little spyglass. And he goes, hey, Who wants to check out the view? He looks at you, Mar. Looks at Tom. No? You guys are in for a treat. No? Okay. He looks around.
See one, see them all.
Mar lets Sora fly and sees it through her eyes.
Oh yeah, you got a bird now. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, do me a perception check with Sora.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second because I need to find. Perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have advantage on sight. Nice.
Sure.
Funny.
You take a moment to attune to her and see through her senses, and you are astonished at the sight. Above, maybe actually behind, like a little bit behind the shore, up above on the seems to be ruins with vines descending from them. You see on the platform, you see these strange fish folk chanting. And they seem to be venerating what seems to be this large amber-colored dragon whose scales gleam in the dawnlight. This is what you see. Let's move you down.
This is like, is the dragon moving?
As you look, you see this like this energy is kind of coalescing around the dragon, channeled from these fish folk. See, Keto goes, kind of laughs. Well, this is your stop. He smiles as the ship approaches the shore. He orders the anchor to be dropped maybe, I don't know, maybe half a kilometer away from the shore. He looks at all of you. Well, it's been fun, but I'm not going to get any closer than I have. He looks smile. I'll miss this one, he points at Tavern.
I totally miss you too, dude. Give me Finn.
Holds up his hand. Oh, right, you want me to... I'm the captain, you high-five me. I don't high-five you.
Dude,
He's still holding his hand.
you're shorter than me. You have to reach higher.
No, I'm the captain. You high-five me. He just holds it.
I'd have to low-five you, 'cause you're shorter.
He just goes, never mind. Just turns away.
I'll look at Mar. I can't wait to get away from these kobolds, you know?
Mar's still her eyes are glowing from the fact that she's still looking through.
Yeah, she's
the
not. She's
familiar
there,
eyes.
but she's not there. Yeah.
Yo, I'm talking to you. No need to be rude.
Mar eventually comes out of it, looks at Dementine. Whoa! What are you doing?
What?
He's just leaning close.
Nothing inappropriate, okay? I was saying I can't wait to get away from these kobolds.
Oh, we're leaving here?
I thought we were. The captain, you know, that short guy that can't high fin? He said that this is where he stops and we continue.
Very well.
Well,
Captain? She kind of nods at the captain. Is
They
Welda
left.
nearby?
Somebody went down to get them. Welda is still in the hammock.
Okay. Mars gonna go down and gather Welda, Valorian, and Tavern.
am I following you so we can talk privately, or are we just you going to get them to bring them up on deck?
You can follow me.
Well,
You're all
is
down below.
Tavern supposed to follow you? That's what I'm asking.
You can do. She was gonna gather everyone, so yeah, come with. She motions you to come with.
Okay. You first.
Mark comes down, tries to find Valorian and Weldon. It's like, apparently this is where the captain is gonna leave us. I have a rowboat of my own with oars. So unless anybody has better idea.
Wait, you mean the rowboat I untied from the back of the ship?
No, one that you could not have touched, Clementine.
Oh, okay.
She nods.
You see Valorian like nods. I assume you're talking about your robe of...
Yes.
No. It's okay. Right. Right, he looks at Elwyn. Seems acceptable.
Welda?
So if you went to find Welda, like as soon as you enter that cabin, there's just like an instant gloom, void, as like all energy would just be kind of saped from anyone that gets too close. Welda would be probably maybe not in their trance, but sitting there still in the hammock. Face and skin more sunken than you're used to, like a graying, almost gaunt in the face, as the color almost seems to be like washing away. Just sitting there, thinking.
Mark calls Sora to herself and so, Welda, like you to meet someone.
As their head turns, eyes open, it's still that piercing, bright blue that's always there, at least.
She introduces you to the owl, to her familiar. Which to Welda would feel fate. Right.
There is a quick smile, but it doesn't last long. Kind of fades out quickly.
Make a flick of a switch.
I'm also sorry she's gone. But the boat stopped. We had to leave. Are you coming?
Just kind of shrugs and starts gathering up their stuff.
Oh yeah, our stuff.
Oh.
Tavern will get his stuff too. That he totally forgot about.
As Voldo gathers the stuff, Elwyn approaches and she leans over. So I am very sorry about your friend. Perhaps you will see her again. She tries to give him a reassuring smile. She definitely feels the cold. You see her shiver a little bit.
I hope not. Kind of exits.
Looks a bit perplexed. Don't know what to make of that. Alright. I assume the rest of you are just waiting for Welda to go above deck. She follows. Valorian leading up to the deck. He looks out and he goes, "What is that?" And he points in the distance. He sees the gleam of the scales. He just
That
barely makes out.
is a amber dragon with some fish-like creatures worshipping it.
Never a dull moment, huh?
No, I think if I've spotted them, they might most likely we have been spotted as well. There's probably no avoiding it.
Well, then notches their bow.
Welder would kill better ball on sight.
I didn't bother rolling for the fish folk because I don't know, but fins and eyeballs be the trophy of the day. But that's a 3 on the amber dragon.
Oh,
Ouch.
okay. Okay. So Valorian looks towards Keto and nods. Figures Captain. Then looks to you, Mar.
I was like, if everybody's ready, she's gonna get the ropes ready to drop them, slowly drop the rowboat that she pulls out of the rope. Which let me remove actually as well. Yep. So she pulls it out of the patch. She connects it to the ropes, and I'm assuming she'll ask for Valorian's help to lower it down before everybody comes down to the rowboat.
Helps you with it, the rating.
Yeah.
Tavern
Splashes
team will
down.
get in the rowboat when it's ready. And what kind of dragon is it again?
Amber.
Looks like an amber
Are
dragon.
they good or evil?
An Abeir.
At least they're not topaz.
I don't want to die.
They are peculiar. They're kind of neutral. It could be any, really.
Okay.
If that's a topaz dragon, I'm really disappointed.
Why are you disappointed?
Because you said amber.
I said the scales gleam like amber in the dawnlight.
Oh no.
That is a topaz dragon thing. We are a little bit screwed. But sure.
I love how my players are going, well, I guess we're dead. But they don't even know what's happening.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
They all know they're
is.
dead because Welda's got the bow.
Yeah, Welda's ready to shoot it. But it's not too much of a stretch to assume that we're in trouble. But yeah, we put it. If everybody's on the boat, on the rowboat, we'll start rowing away.
As you start rowing away, Daventino, like, you see Captain Keto floats down to you, and it's kind of like with the levitation spell, just like almost like lying on a hammock next to you, and he goes, "How about now?" Holds out his hand to high five you.
Finn!
He goes, "Oh, too slow." Okay, really. He holds out his hand.
Okay. I thought he was gonna go too slow again.
Sorry, Keto flew down?
Yeah, he flew down.
You can fly?
You guys were on.
Levitate. Yeah.
Excellent.
What's your passive perception, Taventine?
Perfect. Uh,
20/20 vision.
17.
Not perfect enough.
Yeah. What's something that's just on your person, 17?
Say what?
Oh, yeah.
Don't you pull something on me that I do to somebody in another game. Something that from my inventory, huh?
Yes, you can roll for it, or
I don't
tell me
want to
what
roll
will
for
be
it.
easily accessible.
I guess a small knife.
Okay.
That's kind of important because I have only one.
He
That's
waves at you as you roll away, and if you look back, he holds out this knife.
Waldo's going to hit him, beam him in the noggin with a slingshot.
roll for it though.
20 to hit.
That would hit, I think. Yeah.
Wait, who are you hitting?
Keto.
Captain Keto. Oh my
Keto,
shit.
he sees the projectile coming, and he closes his eyes, and he sends out this multicolored light in your direction, Waldo, as he casts silvery barbs. See if he can avoid the blow.
Do I get the advantage?
Yeah, you get the advantage, sure. Tries to duck and cover.
Well, if I get the advantage, I'm going to try to pick his pocket.
Okay, well, you're already roaring away. So.
Ah.
So I just roll another d20?
You just roll another one, yeah. Strums his loot. Just lazily in the air.
So that would be a 16 plus my 6, so 22 on that one.
Yeah, that hits him. He was confident that he was like, boom.
And I am going to dump my sneak attack into that because I want to break his concentration and have him fall in the water.
Okay. Sure. Ouch!
I don't know how to roll sneak attack. Where is it?
Oh, is it not popping up?
Oh, there it is. So 23 points of bludgeoning damage, non-lethal.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Ow! He was fully expecting the silvery barbs to protect him. He just gets smacked in the head. He is going to see if he falls out of the air or not. Yeah, he has to roll for it. Can't save. Advantage. He's probably going to fall out of the air. How much damage was that, Walt?
It was 23.
23, yeah. Half of that. Yeah, so he gets hit square in the head, and he goes, ah! He's like, for a moment, he almost dips under the waves, but manages to just at the last moment right himself. He looks at you, goes, he kind of like tips his hat to you, Waldo.
So he didn't lose concentration, or he did lose concentration?
No, he didn't. He almost did.
You can use a reroll for that.
He really wants this guy to drown. All right. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah, he almost got completely taken aback how hard you hit him, but he manages to
Okay,
stabilized.
you can use a reroll for that.
Okay. Sure. Use it on Keisha.
Oh my god.
Where's my reroll?
There, I think it is.
Who
Yeah.
cares about the dragon?
Who cares about the dragon? It took 2 reroll points. Yeah.
It won't let
He
me
tips his
subtract
hat.
it.
No, I can't figure out how either.
Wait,
So he
can you
did-
not do what we do usually?
No, it doesn't let me drag it.
It's not showing up in my list.
DM might have to do it.
Yeah, you might have to remove it.
All right, cool. I think I can do that.
Let it go.
So Keto smiles, tips his hat, and then his eyes glaze over and he just falls in the water.
Can I
The kobold
just say,
scramble. Oh, Captain! It's just like what? There's like bubbles, and there's just his hat just floats up, just bobs there.
that was
Fling
my
goes.
first ever reroll point played.
Hey.
Sling goes back in the apron and well, the renotches an arrow. Almost a smile, not quite.
Let's look at that. Okay, nice. So while you lead the kobolds to fish out the unconscious captain, you proceed towards the shoreline.
Was he unconscious? That's even better. I was just
That
trying
was
to
a
get him
fall.
wet.
I assume that like he underestimated how hard you hit him, and it took him a second for his body to recognize the fact that he got concussed by the blow. So you make your Valorian is rowing as you
With Mar.
approach
Yeah.
with Ma. You notice that at the shoreline, one of those fish folk has come down to meet you. He's just looking out towards all of you.
Well, though, we'll just kind of shrug at anyone who seems to be judging him. He wanted a gift.
Taverntine's gonna dive off the boat and swim to shore.
Okay.
Oh, I hope there's a kraken in there to get you.
Should I roll for that?
You're awfully bloodthirsty today, there, Belvedere.
Welda is a winter mess right now.
Did you take? By the way, Dion, did you take Tavantine's reroll as well?
I tried. I'm still working.
Peter, I'll have to click. Let it go.
Huh?
Right. Are we going for a break then?
Yes, but I was going to lead up to that. As you approach and you see Tamsin dive under the waves towards the shoreline, you see that fishhawk like look at all and calls out in this gurgly voice, "Stop! You are entering the presence of our god. Wow, Lord of the Seas." Oh, it's like, and you hear the chanting of the other gurgles of the other fish folk. He just looks towards all of you. And that's where we're going to leave it. For now.
Well, there's like.
For a break or for the night?
For a break. For a break.
Okay. Okay.
No, that's it.
You don't get that. You don't get off that easily.
Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes, so don't go away.
Oh, fun. Huh. Welcome back to Abeir Saga, where the party has just come across a very strange sight of these fish folk upon beach, or basically like a rocky outcrop. Maybe once was a remnants of ruins, seem to be worshipping a large amber-colored dragon. They have been greeted at the beach by one of these fish folk, who has warned them to beware that they're in the presence of a god. That's where we're picking it up.
Welda will face step and hide along the cliff.
You see the fishy humanoid looks startled. He looks around looking for Welder. He pulls out his like trident. He goes, "Who are you? What business do you have here?"
Belvedere will come wading out of the waves, strutting his stuff like
Belvedere.
Jason Momoa.
I
do you
mean,
mean
I do look
Tavern
like Jason Momoa.
Tavern.
He is in the campaign now. Comes out of the water.
That was a 29 or a 27
I
for
would
myself.
be extremely concerned, Belvedere, that he's dreaming of Belvedere coming out of the water like Jason Momoa.
Like
I
something out
don't
of
know why that came out.
something out of Baywatch.
He keeps saying,
So far, it's been everybody else on the channel. Why not me?
That was
This
a
is
total
why-
accident.
This is why he told everybody on Tuesday that I'm not available.
ah!
I didn't want to make the wrong assumption and have a bunch of women like contacting you on Discord.
Women don't like Canadians. It's fun.
Oh man, now I feel bad.
It's true. Because Canadians are nice. And women don't like nice guys.
This is not true.
Now that we're off topic, Tavern Tide comes out of the water, all rippled, shaking his lack of hair, stalking onto the beach. There, I collected it for you, Raza.
I appreciate it.
Raz is feeling betrayed.
That
by
was
Peter.
running away. Yeah, I'm shocked. That's what it was. Sorry.
I swear that was an accident.
Okay.
And,
Disadvantage your next roll,
just to be
haven't you?
clear,
Not
I don't really feel that way about Raza either.
Wow, breaking all sorts of hearts today, Vipina. Okay. So Tarantine does his thing.
Yes.
Take it from there.
Tarantine comes out of the water waiting like Jesse. Oh my God. Jason Momoa. Man, here's the problem. The guy playing Welda is Belvedere, whose real name is Jason,
Yeah.
Who
Who
also
has a
plays
character
Jesse.
called
who also
Jesse.
plays Jesse. I'm shutting up now. Tavern King
Peter
comes
has
out
my
of the water.
address and Valentine's Day is coming.
Oh my gosh.
So that's why he's been asking for our contact details. I see.
Okay.
No, that was because I sent you all dice. And I'm glad I did, except for the Captain Crit guy.
Yours are gonna come with like petals of roses coming, falling off the. Your mutant.
I have mine.
Anyway, Welda disappears, and the individual in front of you is again goes, "What do you want?" And looks towards everyone.
We are just passing through. We wish we do not mean any. We do not mean to disturb anyone.
Are you sure he doesn't have to roll a charisma save for seeing Taventan?
Sure.
Oh my God. This is.
Let's see how impressed or how shocked he is.
Taventan wants 65 eggs.
Here's your chance.
I just had a terrible image. Imagine if suddenly there's 65 little Taverntides running around.
Okay.
They'll be like baby sturgeons with like the bone plates.
You see, while this fishy individual is keeping it, like he's addressing you, one of his eyes has focused on Tavern Time.
Oh yeah, he knows what he likes.
He rolled a 7 on his wisdom side. He's just like staring. His eyes like focused on Saboteur. And 1 on everyone else.
It's like that slow play in the movies as he's like watching, just stops mid sentence and zones in on Tav.
Yeah. Music starts playing in the background. He shakes his head and goes, oh.
Everybody looks back at Tav, and everybody sees Tav in slow motion. They look back at the fish.
This completely
just...
backfired on me. You know that, don't you?
The owl loops above his head and like forms a heart-shaped.
The owl.
You see the
I shoot the owl.
the fishy individual shakes his head.
You do what now?
I'm kidding.
Actually, anyone feel free to roll me an Arcana check or history check as they look upon this individual.
Not nature?
This fishy humanoid. Nature works too.
To be fair, Arcana is better for me. Don't know why I asked that.
So why do you like nature? It's worse.
Just for me to know.
Let's say 22.
Ooh,
Meyer has no idea what the
big
F
money.
this is.
Big money. My something about this creature seems a little familiar. Something about it doesn't sit right with it. There's something strange that you should remember about them. Something that's a little bit out of the ordinary. You can't quite place it. You think that their names start with? Is it a K? Cool. You're not sure. It's at the edge of your mind, tip of your tongue. Welder, however, knows that these are Kuatoa. Degenerate fish-like humanoids that were once the slaves of mind flayers, who, after generations of being forced into servitude, developed their own kind of psionic powers. In the sense that Kuatoa have a strong religious fervor, that they themselves are known as god makers, since their actual fervor is actually made reality by the strong psionic connection to their environment. This Kuatoa looks towards everyone again and goes, "You are in the presence of a god of the seas and entropy, Dual. Be gone." And looks between everyone. "Or you shall be sacrificed to him."
Do you speak? Are you the voice of your god? Or do you simply pretend to know its wishes?
Blink, looks at you. He like is confused of it. He goes, "I am his loyal servant." He looks up towards the top of the rocky outcrop, and you see another of the fish folk has approached. It's Kuatoa. And this one seems a little bit different to the one that's talking to you. This one seems to be clad in very shaman-like garb, and he holds like this wooden staff that seems to be decorated with seashells and the like, coral, and he looks down and he goes, "Who are you that interrupts our prayer?" Looks down at all of them. "I am the high priest of Dual." Looks down. You see the Kuatoa in front of you bows to this one, like takes like a knee.
I don't know what that now 20 is for, but I'm curious.
I think a fish is
Welda likes
smart.
the fish shaman.
Okay.
Okay. Welda's gonna try to change their religion. She doesn't like the dragon. Mar looks at Valorian and Elwyn. You are from these parts. What do you do about this?
She goes, I'm actually not from around here, but I haven't really met these creatures before. Looks towards Valorian. He goes, I had dealings with them in my days. Should be careful. They don't look threatening, but they have the power to bend reality.
For real?
Mar thinks that too many things hit him on the head.
As you think that, there's this deep booming voice that rings out across the beach. He goes, what is it now? And you all hear this shift and where something large moves, and silhouetted against the rising sun behind them, the gleaming amber scales of this topaz dragon almost blind you all. And he extends out his wings. He goes, he almost looked a little bored. He goes, who are you people, and why are you interrupting? Looks to the fish, shaman in front, like the Kuatar. This procession. I'm very busy. I'm preparing for our showdown with my rival. So if you can please clear off before I kill you, that'll be great. And he kind of like leans back.
Certainly. We're on our way out.
Oh, you see the Kuatar start to like kowtow to him, like, oh, great duel. Would you like us to sacrifice them in your honor? He just looks at the Kuatar. No, I need to come up with some. Actually, he kind of leans over to all of you on his long neck, lowers. Do any of you know any good insults for bronze dragons? He like blinks, waiting. You see the archpriest.
You're as ugly as a topaz dragon.
You see the archpriest goes, you dare insult our god! And all the Kuatar like just immediately shift from their worship to like aggressive stances. He looks at his god and he goes, shall we slay them in your name? He goes, I mean, in a moment, but they still haven't answered. Like, I want to hear from everyone. And he looks towards Welder and looks towards Ma, Valorian.
What was it he said? Bronze or bronze dragon, right?
Bronze. Do you have any good insults for bronze dragons?
Does look at Welda, or was that a?
He's just in general. Like he got one person's opinion.
That's fine. Welda's 30 feet away with like a 27 of stealth, I think it was. So I was just trying to clarify if he looked.
Welda's smart.
If he looked at Welda,
I'm not dying here.
And then Welda's gonna have a change of tune. But if that was just an oversight, then.
What was your stealth?
I'll double check. It was like 27 or 29. Let me scroll up here.
Ooh, okay. Double check that for me.
$27.
Ooh, he rolled a 26. Yeah, he doesn't know that you're there. He's looking at everyone else. Welder's just blending in. You see, he's looking expectantly towards Ma and Valorian and Elwyn.
As I have time, I'm going to stealth my way around, like behind to these ruins.
All right.
So, depending on how quickly I go there, let me know when to move.
Ooh, sure. I got one.
See, the dragon turns its head towards you again.
Your mother was a brown dragon.
He kind of cocks his head up confused. He looks at the Kuatar. Yes, you can kill him in a minute. And then he looks towards everyone else. Anyone else got any better material?
Are you sure you're a bronze dragon? You just look like a green dragon with hepatitis.
He look, the Courtois look at their guard confused, not knowing whether that's acceptable or not. I like that one. You get to live. Anyone else?
Mar takes a breathing sigh.
He looks towards Lauren. He's like, he's at a loss. He's like, he's not expecting this dragon to ask him for insults.
Mar whispers to him, "I'll let us see the dragon."
Because, are you? He's not good at this. He's like, he's on the spot. Can we come back to me? So the dragon looks at him.
But DM, I want to hear the DM come up with an insult.
The DM's struggling. That's why he's struggling.
Yeah, so Mar, as soon as it is possible, will whisper to Valorian, like, tell him to say to the bronze dragon, "Are you sure you're a true dragon, not just a pseudo dragon?"
Okay. You see, the Topaz Dragon's already lost interest in Valorian and looks towards Elwyn. She goes, well, I can't say that I have met many bronze dragons, but they're very nice. I can't think of a single insult. He just looks at Elwyn. Useless. Looks back to Valorian. He goes, how about, are you sure you're a true metallic dragon, or are you just a little peep-squeak pseudo-dragon? It's a bit wordy, that one. Okay, tell you what, you have a second try as soon as I kill this one. It looks too 17. So, what is your name, insolent one?
Who, me?
No, the sand. Yes, you.
My name is Welda.
Welda. Well,
I assume
Welda.
my passive perception of 21 hears that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You called it out to the dragon. He's up top. Well, Welda, how would you like to die?
Of old age. Thanks for granting my wish.
Just blinks a little bit. You see the fish folk like looking at him, ready to pounce on
you
17.
did ask.
This is why Welda does not like this dragon. It was outsmarted by Tav.
Yes, it makes pretty much sense.
You are witty, Turtle. I give you that.
My friends call me special.
Well, tell you what, you're free to die of old age, but you stay here under my domain and die.
That won't work for me.
Really? Well, you die now then. Deal with him. And he just turns away.
Wait.
Like,
how about I die only if you can guess what's in my pocket?
Looks.
That's when we realize, Peter, that the dragon has true sight.
Uh-oh.
You see his large, amber eyes that seem to match his scales. Like, they blink a little bit, and they light up with barely contained anger at this insolent turtle. And he goes, I'll entertain your last few seconds of life. What is in your nasty little show?
You want to know what's in my pocket? I'm
Not
a turtle.
really.
I don't have pockets. Nanner, nanner.
Okay, he's gonna die. Mar just steps aside to make sure there is a
Aura
clear
just
path.
steps away from Dorothy.
Marja takes a step and bows towards Tavantine. Like, go ahead.
He goes about Lauren. Please, Dual, we do not wish any insult upon your great person. It's just 17 here is a bit odd. Please forgive him his eccentricities. What's that? Valorian.
I'd like to die by drowning.
Mar looks at the dragon. If I may speak.
And who are you? He looks again very bored. Just looks you up and down.
If you really truly wish to humiliate your rival, why even give him the sight of your presence? Why not send pure minions to humiliate? Instead, what bigger humiliation is there than to not even bother to face him?
Looks towards Valorian, who immediately jumps on that because, yes, while Tavantine may seem insolent, he's very useful. Please put him to work, and you'll see that he's not completely useless. He looks towards Tavantine, like winks at you.
I was a dragon turtle twice.
See the Topaz dragon looks at his followers. Seems amused by that. You, a dragon turtle.
Boy, I wish we had wild magic still.
He's very amused. He looks towards Mar and Valorian and considers their words. I want you to do me a persuasion roll with advantage. You see the flickerings of this yellowish necrotic energy are like curling around his teeth.
So, I'm using a reroll because there was a 4 and a 5. If you can remove one of my rerolls, please.
Sure.
That was a double nat 1. Okay, it is not happening.
The dragon, again, yes, he could be useful, but I think he needs to be taught a lesson. You see that yellowish necrotic energy gathering out his mouth, coalesces, and he goes.
I cast resistance on myself and I name necrotic energy as the thing I'm resistant to.
You can't resist necrotic, I don't think. You can only do resistance. It's only to elemental damage, isn't it?
Probably. I don't have resistance anyways. I just checked.
Kind of like, I got this, and it just gets hit by this yellowish exhalation that consumes him. I need you to do me a con save, Tamsin. As you feel this energy start to dehydrate you, like your skin starts to shrivel.
Good job. Tavate one of those dream lilies he's been holding.
15.
15 is pretty good.
Does the aura of Valorian help him with that?
Where is Tavin?
Oh, yeah, I haven't said the results, so I guidance myself as well.
Calm down. The guidance doesn't help you with this. All right. That would have been a fail. I just need to see.
Does the aura...
The aura should...
I'll take what happens.
Aura protection. Yes.
I'm a
you can add a
turtle.
+4 to that saving throw. Yeah.
So that's a 19.
That's a save. So it would have been a fail, but paladins are a thing. So that's a save. So let's roll. That would have been. Let's roll it on here, just so everyone can see what would have happened to 17. Okay.
You saved 17, he says.
Cool. I still take half, don't I?
Yes.
Oh, that ain't
So
nothing.
that wasn't the highest roll. So 17, you managed to brace yourself as this desiccating wave of energy um, dissipates as you kind of resist with all your fiber, and it doesn't seem to leach as much water from you as it should have. So you take
18?
half damage. 18, yes.
Okay. So, can I attack back?
Just rolling it. We're rolling initiative. Oh my
You
god.
see the Kuotar go. You see the archpriest looks towards everyone else. He's like, defy our lord at your peril, but that one's life is forfeit. And he points towards Tavadine.
First, I'm going to cast Death Ward on myself. I don't have it, but I'd like to cast it. Oh, wait. I have a staff.
You have a staff of healing. Doesn't give you death
I
ward.
can just heal myself.
Yes. Are we rolling initiative or?
No, I'm not fighting back.
Okay.
I ain't insane, y'all.
You can just sit there and die then, because.
Can you tell me if this is a young dragon or lower?
He he looks quite large.
Oh man,
from your
that's
perspective,
his way of saying it's bigger than a young dragon.
He's quite big. He's definitely not a young topaz dragon. He looks at you, amused, with the Kuotar still like glaring at Taventine. That fishy eyes is focused on him. He goes, well, he survived, so I guess he can be useful. And looks towards everyone. Tell you what, he can be gone from my room if he can, as you say, prove himself useful against my rival, Nim. He rolls his eyes.
What's the name of this topaz dragon again?
Well, they call him Dual, but you're not sure if that's his actual name or the name they gave him as a god. For now, it's a Dual. Dual.
Ooh. And Nim.
Yeah, Nym.
Marnots.
I got nothing.
Look.
I was checking everything to see if there's any way I could rapidly deal with this thing.
Of course we would be honored to travel to see this
Yes, my
dragon.
lord. Tavernine staggers in pain and says,
She is not lying because she's not saying she's serving him. She says she would be honored to go see the dragon.
I'll do as you say, dude. Oh, I don't feel so good.
In your mind, Mark, you hear him speak. There's no need to travel so far, Dragonborn. She is on her way.
Oh.
She.
I don't suppose she's an ancient dragon, is she? Because I really don't like this guy.
So you can make yourselves useful, just don't make any noise. And he kind of like turns away.
Excuse me, Miss Milord, Dragon.
You see the archpriest goes, "Do not speak to our lord
Shut
without him
up!
addressing you."
Why do you hate Nim?
He pauses. He shifts his bulk back to face you. Many reasons that I do not need to disclose to a expendable individual such as yourself.
But have you like considered that when uh uh uh
I think I know
bronze
what's coming.
dragon and a topaz dragon get together, you know, and they're friendly with each other, they could make a totally new dragon that could rule the entire world. Or just have fun.
Anyone, feel free to roll insight. He kind of like cocks his head.
Nim is a girl, you're a boy. You know, chemistry happens.
You just need to beat a 10 because he rolled atrociously.
Okay, what am I rolling?
Insight.
You can roll insight.
Can I roll persuasion? Oh, insight's actually better. But 18.
Welda's is only a 13 because Welda does not understand the birds and the bees.
Okay, I think, yeah.
Otherwise, 18, 18, 13.
You see, you pick out, it's almost, the dragon thought he was playing it off cool, but at the very mention of what Tamatine is saying and insinuating, there's an uncomfortable shift in his composure.
Think about it. If you make Nim fall in love with you, dude, then you kind of get victory.
He goes, "Be quiet. I will not hear such nonsense from you." But it's half angry, almost half bashful. You pick up?
Oh.
I don't need your guidance, you thing.
Yeah, you're right. You probably already thought of this and liked the idea anyways. I should never have spoken up.
Looks towards her. Is he always this insolent?
Yes, unfortunately. But I'm sure he would like to make you on his promise to get you on a meeting with said rival under certain specific circumstances.
You kind of like look at, I do not know what you are insinuating, but I have declared us to meet to decide who rules this coastline. Nothing more, nothing less.
The king and queen could. I mean, think about the way the sun gleams off her scales.
Mar's gonna send Sora to try to see if Sora spots anywhere any sign of another dragon.
So Sora takes off, circles, gets the lay of the land. Sees a bit more. A little bit more
need to roll perception.
Above the table.
Yes.
If we're good guys, okay, Nim is a metallic.
Yeah.
That makes her a good guy.
You can't go by that because Lady Greencrest was a
green dragon.
Yep.
She wasn't bad, as far as we know.
She can't be bad. Well done, us.
Well, now I'm confused.
Sora gets the scope of like this few more like the trees kind of like lead away. Like the tree line kind of leads back towards further inland. She sees like there's a few cliffs here and there like that jut out, but sees no signs of any other dragon.
What's at the top of the ruins? At the end of the map there.
Whereabouts? Here.
Wherever Welda is at the top of that cliff, yeah.
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, Welda has come across what seems to be the entrance to a ruin. That seems to if he peeks in, you see it kind of goes. The stairs go down.
No, I figured if there was like some altar throne, then Zora would just see Welda like hanging out there. But if it's an entrance, he'll be still.
Well, yeah, Welda. Just no, that's all Welda notices. Welda looks onwards to what is happening. He notices that there's a very flustered Topaz dragon. Speaking of said flustered Topaz dragon, are you done annoying me? He looks to Taventine.
Oh, I get it. You don't like girl dragons. Oh, nothing wrong with that, dude.
Mar just starts covering her face.
I'm so gonna die tonight. I'm trying to break the DM.
Looks towards 17. He goes, "You apparently have not learned your lesson." And he pulls his clawless around his
sanctuary.
I know. I was about to say something as well. If I see him do that, it is an easy assumption that he's about to do the same he did before. Okay. Mara's gonna try to cast, if you allow it, as well as Peter's casting Sanctuary, tidal wave to come up to catch the breath.
Ooh, that's an initiative roll.
I'm not attacking it.
Belvedere smiles. Yeah, let's get it on.
let's make. I like the idea. Let's make it roll me a dexterity check. See if you're fast enough to react.
Belvedere, thank you for not eating ice cream this episode.
17, you can do the same. See if you brace yourself for what's to come.
Dexterity save? What?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm dead.
You're not, but
yeah, well, 17 is too slow. Yeah. But you do, you coalesces the breath around his claw and he flings it out like a, almost like a sphere of sorts to impact upon Taventine.
Mar raises the tidal wave.
Impacts against the water. I would say, Taventine, as it hits the wall of water that rises up, you get advantage on your con save, as the water itself starts to evaporate from the impact of the breath.
The best I can give you, Taventine.
So I got to do a con save, is what you're saying.
Yeah, with advantage.
Advantage.
Okay. Advantage. Oh, wow.
That's a 16, probably not enough.
No,
I got a 12 here.
Yeah, but you have a +4 within close range to Valorian.
So that is 37 points of dehydration damage. And this time, Taventine, you cannot steel yourself enough for... It's agonizing to feel the very moisture being ripped out of you as your body starts to desiccate and dry up. And you feel very, very fatigued as you almost fall to a knee. For above table, Taventine is now weakened. And he has disadvantage on strength-based ability checks and strength saving throws. And your weapon attacks that rely on strength, you'll half damage. It's Taventine. He doesn't really attack strength. But yes, that is the fatigue you're feeling.
Okay,
if you're still alive.
I'm down to 6 hit points.
He kind of like,
Mari's losing her patience as well with this dragon.
To be fair,
He's
I
learned
kind of
his lesson.
instigated it, but
Good. He has finally shut up. And he kind of turns away.
shocking.
You see the
graph.
quote.
No, I'm kidding.
You see the Kuatoa look towards their guard and look towards Harrington. Just let him be. We should continue. You see that? Yes, my lord. And they start, resume their chanting. And you see they start channeling this inky kind of energy around them again.
Mar goes up to Taventine, knocks him on the back of the head. But you're onto something there. How do you have 4th level spells?
Staff.
It's the
healing.
staff, right?
Oh.
That's what it says, anyways. It says 5th. It says it's got a 5th level healing. Oh, because I'm 6th level total. And the staff goes up. I don't know. But it said
Staff
I
of
could
healing.
do it.
Let's see.
Yeah, up to 4th. Yeah, no, true.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, so you see his dried out skin starts to regain some of its luster. You see his staff.
As soon as they start chanting again, Welda's going to do plant growth. All over this space and basically drown these fish people in thick tangles of.
We're all gonna die.
You immediately see that they have, first of all, they have no idea. They're so busy chanting praises to this topaz dragon that they have no idea these vines are starting to spring up and wrap around them. The first one is, what is this? He kind of looks around confused, and immediately all the Kotas start to like look around panicked. You see the archpriest looks down towards the people on the beach. He goes, what is this trickery? He points his staff at all, one by one. I have no idea what Will does that.
It wasn't me.
Mar's gonna cast Healing Spirit where Taventine is. So unless something happens during a minute, you get 10d6 healing.
I'm gonna pull into my shell and wait for the healing.
Mm-hmm.
I
Does
wait
something
till the
happen
end of
during
the
1
minute,
minute?
or
You see that, you see the Kuatoa priest looks accusingly at everyone and no one responds. He looks at his lord and goes, can we sacrifice them now? And you see the topaz dragon lazily looks over at all of you and then starts to sniff the air. We'll do another perception check.
above the table, I'm gonna end up challenging this thing at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not tonight, but in 6 or so levels,
So dead.
his butt is grass and I'm the lawnmower.
See the dragon cocks his head in Welder's direction. That is an interesting scent I have not smelt before.
Oh,
Who are
excuse
you?
me.
He calls out in Welder's direction. You see the Kurtal, they're still like struggling against like the vines. What are you doing over there, sneaky one? How did I not
Uh,
perceive you?
Waldo will step out of the plants. You claim rulership of this land and godhood, and those titles are already taken.
Cocks his head. What do you mean, strange one?
I mean, you'll have to do more than kill a bronze dragon to take your falsehoods.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
I didn't say it was me.
We're all gonna die tonight.
It just blinks its big amber eyes at you.
And then I just ignore him and look at the shaman.
The shaman is throwing the
You.
equivalent of a tantrum right now. It's like, my lord.
You should know better than this. How low you've fallen to fall under the influence of these falsities. And then I'll just shake my head and start to walk up to the temple.
Oh
Okay.
man, I'm loving
The you see the wow is yes, you can kill that one. As the Kotor like getting really agitated. However, as they all turn to go against Wilder, the water behind you starts to froth and show signs of
Has it been a minute?
yes.
God, really?
You can heal 32, Peter.
Oh, thank God.
DM's being lenient on you.
Has been a minute.
Thank you, Elder, for the distraction.
The
I knew
water
it was not intentional, but that does not
froth.
take away.
And you see it's and parting the waves is this large, huge dragon with glimmering bronze scales that lifts up her head above the water. He goes, I see you haven't changed in your delusions, Dual. And she kind of like raises herself up fully from the waves. You see the Kotor immediately turn. Oh, it's the false one. The false one has come.
Mar looks at Valoran and Elwood. Any of you have any way to speak to it?
You see.
I speak Draconic.
No, so do I. I did not mean that. Like in its mind.
Oh, no.
Nobody has message.
I have mending.
Yeah.
That starts with an M.
You see, she turns her ribbed and fluted crest.
Does Elwyn not have it?
Hang on. The dragon shifts to look at all of you.
I'm gonna fall down on my knees and pay homage to the newly arrived Nim.
Yeah. So she
Wow,
tilts
so
her
beautiful!
crested head. She goes, you're too kind, small one. And I appreciate your courage. And she looks up at Dual.
Mar approaches the bronze dragon. May I confide something in you about our arrival?
He looks down at you. Yes. What is it, Dragonborn?
She looks towards, glimpses towards the topaz dragon.
Looks. What? She's like.
You can insight me.
Yeah, no, she's going to, but she was the first little confused. The 24.
Yeah, she's like, she doesn't want to be heard.
She leans in.
So Mar whispers in Draconic, I'm sure you have it in you to perhaps forgive a dragon that is anything but extremely infatuated with your presence.
That's how these
What
airy
did
laugh.
I
It's
start?
for a dragon. It's deep. It's mirthful. She goes, "You really think so?" She looks up at Dual, who's like, "What are you whispering there?" He goes, "Nothing that concerns you, Dual." But she kind of looks at her. Really? She kind of looks at her.
We've all witnessed it.
He looks up at him. Well, why do you persist in this silly feud between us? You are no god. Just because these poor deluded creatures here think you are, does not make you one. Yes. I am Luau, Lord of the Seas and Decay. You shall address me as such. No, I don't think I will. She looks up at him. Looks at everyone else. If you want to harm these creatures, we will have to go through me.
Tavernine
Looks-
sticks his tongue out at the
Oh,
bad
bless.
dragon.
She expands her large wings almost protectively around the group.
Mar says once again in Draconic, we do have another companion. I'm not sure quite where they are. I'm sure I heard their voice just a second ago.
Okay. She sniffs the air, but I didn't count. Who is your other companion?
Mar stops for a second. It's Welder. She's not quite sure.
I do not
What?
know what a welder is.
Quite hard to explain.
She looks up at Dual. Dual, or I don't know why entertain your given name, Otham. She kind of like, but that is your name. You are no god. I will ask you again, desist these delusions, and maybe we can come to some sort of agreement on territory.
Boom, chicka, wow, wow.
You see Dual Otham. I don't take orders from lesser beings. Nim. She is gonna try and she's gonna roll a persuasion with advantage. Let's see what happens. He seems, for anyone that's looking at the Topaz Dragon, he seems outwardly hostile, but there's something, he's almost something about him that reflects his indecision at the moment. That is going to be not bad. Okay. I'll put it on here. That's going to be 20 plus.
Anyone know any musical instruments to play some romantic music?
That was Keto. Ooh.
Mar shakes her head. But Mar is very worried about Welder. She heard Welder's voice, but she doesn't know where Welder is.
Right, he rolled a 4K. So she rolled a 22, sorry. Okay. He tenses, and it looks like a fight is about to break out. The tension in the air is high. And then, quickly as it comes, he lowers his stance. What agreement can we come to? She looks up and looks at you. Nice, like saying, are you sure about this?
What?
Yeah, she looks at you. Doesn't she? Perhaps there's a
Dragon
way
laughing, wasting
that we
away.
can coexist. He looks at her. What? But perhaps we should discuss this away from. And she looks at, no offense, strangers.
That's perfectly okay. I don't want to witness it.
He goes, be that as it may, that one points at Taventine, and then turns his large neck, head, his long neck lands behind him to where Velda is, and that one. You would allow this slight if it was you? I mean, I don't have the same sense of entitlement as you, so perhaps I can take a joke. She looks at everyone. He is wisdom save.
BRB.
Okay.
Can't believe that we're getting to. Can't believe we're doing this.
He turns away from her and looks towards Welder and then down to Taventine. Says, I shall have my due, but perhaps you get a reprieve on your insults. You see, she expands her wings and starts to fly up to meet him. She goes, shall we? And he goes, and, reluctantly follows her lead as he also expands his huge wings and takes off with her. And they fly over the cliff tops over here and out of sight.
Mara just, as soon as they're far enough away, Mara just runs up the cliff to look for what.
Before they go.
Uh-oh.
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 Both of us immediately. Uh-oh.
Welda had a back turn, wasn't paying attention to this dragon until they made some comment. As soon as the dragon starts to lift up in the air, Wanda Greencrest, freezing a wing, down.
Oh.
Right. There's no
Dragon
save for that,
can
right?
walk.
Right? Yeah.
That is correct.
Oh,
but I
man.
didn't.
I was right. We are going to die.
So, just to get this, you super glue his wing or his
Yep.
limb?
Nope. Just hitting his wing. He can walk.
It's like, I guess there's tree sap on his, as he expands his wings to fly off with her. There's a moment.
Oh, he can
staggers.
fly. He's just not flying fire.
Yeah, he kind of wobbles and staggers in the air.
Okay,
Turns.
falling off the cliff. I don't mind that at all.
Turns to Welda, goes, that's it!
He's impotent.
And you see Nim closes her eyes. She goes, oh, so close. She just shakes her head. And with that, we're going to roll initiative. But roll it now, and we'll pick up this next time as we see if they survive this first time.
See, now, all the stuff I did, it didn't start initiative. Belvedere takes one action and boom.
It's because you had so many
We're all
chances,
gonna
and then,
die.
Do you have the initiative order up?
Sure. I'll pop it up.
And can I have the token for my...
Oh, I'm sorry. It should be rollable. You should be able to roll it.
Okay. Oh god, that's big for a familiar, isn't it?
So, just to be clear, we're rolling initiative against the mean dragon, right? Not against the nice one.
Correct.
If I'm allowed to finish my turn before we move on, bonus action while that just continues into the ruins.
Okay. You dare defile my home?
I-
He looks at you, just like stick his wing and just walk into his lair.
I didn't think it was big enough for a dragon to fit in.
Not of his size, but perhaps he has either a different way of going up. Maybe he can change size. Well, thank you everyone for watching this, whatever this was. Next, we'll be back in 2 weeks' time. So if you want to find out if they are desiccated, tune in. Any other announcements?
Yes,
Peter?
there are. Coming up on Sunday evening, we do have Session 0, assuming Belvedere doesn't work.
Nope, that's the right week.
Okay.
We're good.
Session 0, Gates of Divinity, begins at 8 o'clock on Sunday evening. It is another bi-weekly thing, but in that one, well, kind of in this one tonight, you never know what's going to happen.
Nope.
But
No.
I
Not
hear
at
the
all.
DM in that one is as unpredictable as the players, so we shall see.
Yeah. You shall.
So, and then if you join our Discord, then on Monday evening, we have 2 games happening. Do y'all have Wildmount on Monday?
Sure
Yep.
do.
Okay, and then also we have Session 0, not the show, but the 0 session for Dragonlance will be Monday evening at 7:30.
Nice.
And Wild Mounts and Gameplay Channel 1, Dragonlance will be in Gameplay 2. We're not streaming the Dragonlance 0 session. So, though I might record it for Prosperity or whatever. So, anyways,
And to be able to see said gameplays, you can join our Discord
yes.
with the link I just posted there. Or
And you
check
can-
out our website.
Please do check out the website. It's, it's a lot of effort's been put into it, and it's going to be updated as we go with many things, such as recaps of episodes you may have missed if you're not up to watch them.
Yes.
I don't have time.
So, I believe.
I recommend you watch them, but if you can't, you'd be able to read them.
He's rolling.
Yes, I
DM's
rolled for my own initiative, it seems.
Okay, so I
Right,
think
well,
that's it. No
I think that's it.
Frost Maiden this week.
Yes, last.
Hopefully, there will
Last
be methods.
month.
Hopefully.
Alrighty then.
All right. Well, yes. Again, thank you for joining us, and please do tune in to other streams because we have wonderful people here that are very creative and love this game as much as I do. So please, and perhaps yourselves. So over to you, Pete.
Thank you very much for watching. We will see you again soon. Have a good night.